こんにちは、黒星と申します。シンキングシティやっていきたいと思います。設定、難易度、新参者、探偵、熟練の探偵。まあ新参ですね。戦闘普通、イージー、まあ普通でいいか。こちらラブクラフトさんの世界観をリスペクトしたゲームっていうことで、ちょっとどんな感じが、僕もクトゥルフ神話はそんなに造形が深いわけじゃないんですけど、まあ3部作でまとめられてる傑作集みたいなやつ読んだりとか、あとクトゥルフ神話の TRPG ですね、何回かやったような、まあにわかですけど、やっていきましょう。なんか書いてある。人々がオークモントに引き寄せられているかのようです。音量調節とかミスってたら申し訳ないです。超能力のおかげであなたは普通の探偵よりも優れています。心の目、そういうのがあるんだ。さあやっていきましょう。なんか幽体離脱したのかと思った。水の中なのかと思いきや、おおおお早まるな、遅いから。おお、帽子どうした？はいはい。ゲットとかできねえのこれ。銃の種類には詳しくない。
Never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
武器ゲットですね。チャールズ・リードさんへ。あなたの要望通りマサチューセッツ州のオークモント市における集団ヒステリー、そして幻覚の発症に関して調査しました。どうやらあなたの仮説は正しかったようです。確かにそのような状況がこちらでは頻繁に起きています。街が浸水し、未知の何か偉大なものが存在しているという幻覚に男女問わず取り憑かれています。まるで国中から人々がオークモントに引き寄せられているかのようです。幸運にもあなたが持つ病の原因を発見しました。それにあなたの助けになりそうな人物も見つけました。準備をしてできる限り早くオークモントにお越しください。こちらに来ていただければ私がご案内しましょう。 謹んでヨハネス・バンダーバーグ J バーグ。はい。この人はなんか病を抱えているということですね。折りたたみカメラ、折りたたみカメラ。決定的証拠回収。あれどうするの？ちょっと目の前のアイコンに対するアクションを何か教えてほしいんだけど。
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
いい声ですね。なんか多分こういうゲームですから、クトゥルフのね神話にまつわるなんかオマージュっていうか、そういうのがあるんだと思うんですけど、このアイコンなんだよ。もうしょうがない。とりあえず出てみるか。おい、怖い怖い怖い怖い。急にいるね。こんにちは。
Now get out!
すげえ待ち構えてんの。うせろってことありますか？三角押して上がる。
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg,
I'll take the
at
J-Bug.
your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg.
この主
I
人
guess
公
I
目が
didn't
死んで
expect
ん
you to
な。
mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
あ
You said you
Bring on the
know
enemies.
someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting
あ、
worse.
幻覚が
Such
どんどん広
vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him.
こういう名前とか
Throgmorton
もなん
tends
かあんのか
to
な。
stand
もしね
out
これ
in the crowd.
あ、元ネタあれだよっていうのが知ってる人いたらね、コメントをいただけると幸いです。コメントごじき。滞在できる場所。
Can you tell me a
話続き聞いてなか
little
っ
about
た。
Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust
クリーチャーっつったぞ。
philanthropist, a scholar,
クリーチャー
patron
な
of the famous Oakmont University, a man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
ああ、プライド高い系のインテリね。
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
悪魔の岩礁。
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book
Charming.
by its cover, Mr. Reed.
おしゃれだね。想定で本の中身を判断していける。
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive,
oh.
newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed.
通
No
学な
better
くして
moment
知
for
覚は完成
clarity
します
than
ね。
times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
私があなたを見つけます。ストーカー宣言をするな、堂々と。
We'll meet
そう
again,
そう。
Mr.
はい。はい。すいません。さてさて。出方こう。すごいね。いい感じに。Welcome to Oakmont. Turn on the rice. On the rice? ライズでいいの英語力のなさ。さて。ボート用意してあるっつってなかった？ボート、どれ？マイボート。ちょっと待って。あ、地図か。おお。おお。いいねいいね。探索のしがいがありそうだ。それはそうそう。私どこに行けばいいのかしら。これ何振り回してんの？シャベル？操作方法がね、全然分かってない。竜骨の下出口。おお。
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private
Sarukan
investigator.
強いな。
Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
おう。
If I may ask,
Understand.
what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
インスマス人。インスマス
I
人とは
take
何
it
だ？
you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since
Oh.
the police burned
これ知ってる
Innsmouth
気
to
す
the
るな。
ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
喧嘩。本当は最初にこれ言いたかったんだよね。
I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
洗練されただけね。まあ自分が気に入ってるんだあれ。言うことはないと思う。
Visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
Bene.
Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
あんまり余計なことを聞くと
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it. I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
この傘持ちの人には話しかけられないの。
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
光り輝いてるな、このハゲ。懐中電灯、おお、なかなかの。はいはい。べちゃべちゃいったぞ。おー、ワンルームタイプか。え すごいな。またタコいるよ。まあ漁師の家かもあるかな。おお。
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
おお、なんかストレッチしてる人がいるね。
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
着物を作ってる的なこと？お。
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. And he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing.
Then what?
And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already
Kayってなんだ?
gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream. さて、死体があるそうなので。
Choo choo.
急にどうした？たまにこうすごい動きするよね。
Choo choo.
あ、こんにちは。
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
あ、
He was beaten to a pulp.
おお。
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
うん。これ精神力、おっとっとっとっと。あ、明るくしたら。